The UIL One Act Play Contest is a 40-minute play festival where schools in a competitive district all bring a show to a contest. They're judged by a panel of judges, and the highest ranking schools advance to a playoff-style advancement bracket.
One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest is a bunch of mental patients in an asylum, and they're under this really strict control. And a new patient comes in, and he tries to spark a rebellious spirit within these patients.
Cuckoo's Nest has been a bucket list play for me for a long time, and I think the story is heartbreaking. It's a modern tragedy.
My character in the show is kind of this happy-go-lucky character. He doesn't like to follow rules. He's just an all-around lovable guy.
So my character is Chief Bromden. He's catatonic. That's what he puts forth so that he doesn't get abused. Chief Bromden has a problem with thinking he's too small. At the end, he's a big guy.
I play Nurse Ratched. She's the villain, which is really fun to play. She likes to be in charge, so whenever McMurphy comes in, she starts to get a little irritated, and the things that she does to get her power back is what the play's about.
Some of the difficulties that I come across in One Act Play is definitely like the early rehearsal process.
You have several ongoing performances, and the show cannot stay the same. It has to change and get better at every level.
There are rules on how long we get to set up, what kind of set we can use, how many different kinds of approval we have, not to mention the fact it has to be under 40 minutes.
It gets difficult sometimes, but that's part of the charm of One Act.
I think some of the best parts of One Act Play are just being able to have some kind of camaraderie with the cast, because you spend a lot of time with these people. You know, the one thing that I wish people knew about the shows in general, honestly, is that there's a lot behind the scenes that happen. Like, we have an amazing tech director and we have amazing technicians that do a lot for this show.
Competition days are very surreal. Miss Painter always says you do theater to make people think and feel, and that's still true at contests, but there's the additional aspect of, are we gonna make people think and feel better than the other shows? And at the end of the day, whether you advance or not, you're gonna grow as a person and as an artist from experiencing other people's stories and from building on your own. With all the stress and the nerves and the chaos, it's extremely worth it.